Welcome to Adulting Unfiltered, where we give our raw, honest, and unfiltered opinions on everyday topics. I'm Summer.
And I'm Aaron.
Not Ace.
Well, Aaron is. Alright.
The
It's
man,
not a surname.
the man have multiple personalities.
Yeah, well, kind of, yeah.
How have you been, Aaron? I know it's been a while.
Yeah, it literally has been a while. I've been good. Just to say it shortly, briefly. Not much, just normal life, adulting. I did went to Tobago, actually. So I had a little vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Went to a little raft, went to a little beach.
Was that rough?
Okay, I think I should Google that for me to explain to
Like,
you.
is a raft, is that event or is like a thing?
No, it's like it's like one of the, in Tobago, right? So what I have now is like these rafts connected to the boat, and they're just driving you. Well, not driving you. Well, is it driving you or sailing you around? Sailing you around.
Okay.
A pond, right?
So you're lying down on it or something?
Yeah, you can lie down, taking the scenery, that kind of vibes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It was a cool vibes. I must say. I would recommend it to you.
It's free?
Dang.
No, it's not free.
Don't recommend something I can't afford.
Savings. So I haven't seen you in a bit. Literally, I haven't seen this girl in a bit. I know she has been under the weather. What have you been up to, my dear?
Fighting. Flu season is the worst, especially when you have children. Everything they get, they're bringing it home to you. And no matter how good your immune system is, eventually it will break.
Yeah.
And when it breaks, that is it.
Yeah. But I know your immune system not too well. Yeah.
I've been
Trash.
taking my vitamins and everything. And at first, the first instance, I was good. I was like, okay, I'm not getting it this time. And she brought it back a second time. And I was like, whoa, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't gotten sick since COVID. Yeah, COVID. COVID was the last time I got sick. I actually got COVID twice.
And you're
Probably
talking
3
about my
times.
immune system. I never get that. Ever.
And we again now.
A flu, a minor flu.
And even when I had COVID, right, it was like the first time I get, I had a little shortness of breath and stuff.
Okay.
Right? After about 2 weeks, everything was normal.
What do you mean in shortness of breath? Like doing...
Like I find I was breathing hard.
Okay, so any little thing was strenuous.
Yeah, it was a little strenuous.
My life is COVID. I woke up, you step and I have shortness of breath.
Well, I feel like it's just you need to get yourself in order.
Yeah. Don't worry. I have started mentally to exercise. So when you start mentally, it'll go into physically.
Yeah,
I try to
got
start before the new year, so I can't say I using the new year as an excuse.
Yeah, okay, cool. Nice.
But anyways, I also been having a bit of tabanka.
Tabanka.
Yeah, boy.
About what, Gil? What you have Tabanka?
Well, I had a celebrity crush and I see he get married the other day. So I felt like he horned me. You ever get horned?
Yes, I have actually.
Like-
I have actually gotten home.
I think we all have.
Yeah. It's not a nice thing.
Whether it's virtually or in actual real life now.
Actually, so you have you talking about virtually. You talking about make believe. I get horn in real life. In a real life. You understand?
Listen, I don't even want to go a competition. But if we were to, you'd lose. Because the amount of horn I get,
Alright, okay.
let me even talk about
Well,
that.
as far as I know, because you could never put your head on a block with these women, as far as I know, right, I have gotten horn once in my life.
Okay. That must be nice.
I've gotten horn once and at a very early age too.
Okay.
And I have something controversial to talk about that, but I know you have a topic to talk about, right?
Well, we talking about the topic.
Which is
Today's topic, people, is cheating and, well, in the Trini version, horn. And you know what they say, if you can't take a horn...
What did I say?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, it's a horn is a horn unless you take it on, I think.
Yeah, but they don't say that. That's a song. But anyhow,
That's a song?
yeah. Really?
What song?
No, it's not a song.
A few moments later.
Since we're talking about cheating, right? let's firstly put a definition to it.
Okay.
Right? What do you consider cheating? I'm going to pull out my scroll there just now. Go ahead. What?
If you
what
look
is
at you for more than 5 seconds, it's a horn.
Rubbish.
Okay. So for me personally, I just always want to use generalized statements, right? So
No, you generalize that, man.
generally, cheating on someone is doing something behind their back that they would disapprove of.
Okay.
Right? So with that saying, every relationship and every situation would be different. For me, there's things I would allow that wouldn't bother me, where somebody else would be like, I'm not tolerating that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And vice versa.
I have seen
so relationships and people in general is really how much I would say is really in terms of insecurity, but it's also culture and just individuality.
You not generalizing there. You being very specific.
And I'm being specific.
To you, yes. So a general definition of cheating for me, right, is engaging in a sexual activity with someone of the opposite sex or same sex, because we in this life now, we in this world now, right? Engaging in a sexual activity that would be deemed disrespectful to the person that you are committed with.
Bruh, you went and Googled that last night or?
No, I didn't. I actually make up this on the spot.
Okay, but what I'm saying is,
right,
you said same
so.
sex. Some guys would not consider the girl being with another girl as being cheated on.
Right. I don't.
But
right?
if you cheat on me with a man...
Because, alright, hear what I'm saying. Because if my girl go with her next girl and engaging in a sexual activity with she, right? Though I might be like, I want in.
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
You can't do it behind my back.
Well, that's what I said
So
first.
that's why I said engaging in a sexual activity with someone that would be deemed disrespectful.
Or that your partner doesn't know or disapprove of.
Right?
If
right.
you have a conversation with your girl first and you tell her, hey, what? That don't really bother me.
Yeah, but you can't engage in
a
sexual activity without me. You understand? You can't do it by yourself. Right? I win. Right? Especially if it's not especially. Only if it's a female. You understand what I'm saying? Not especially. Only if it's a female. If it's a male, well, Mrs. Jen, you're gone.
And again, that is why I said it's based on the relationship. Because some relationships are open. Mm-hmm. But again, a lot of people think they hear open relationships, don't say, and they automatically think, oh, she could do whatever, he could do whatever, and they together. No, a lot of people have open relationships, and it has stipulations. I don't want to say rules, but they have degrees of what they can and cannot do. But it also has to be agreed upon and discussed.
Okay, fair, fine.
Right. So again, doing things behind somebody's back or lying or things that they would disapprove of is cheating. It's like cheating on a test. And if the teacher and them say, you do that, we disapprove of it. Now, if I was a teacher and I want my children all to make a high pass mark,
right,
and I sit down in class and I see them cheating, I put on my head and pretend I don't know because I want everybody pass. That is not cheating.
What?
What? I wouldn't consider it cheating.
It is cheating. What is the definition? That's why I said let's have a definition of it. It is cheating because at the end of the day, if you're doing an exam, it's to test if you know the answers on your own.
But hear this, right?
Right.
If you so smart to know which is the smartest person to cheat off of, then you have some level of a brain up in there. Imagine you cheat on somebody who's stupid like you.
Oh, okay.
What? My thing is this, right? No, you was talking about open relationships here, right? I consider that rubbish. What I saying? If all they want to jam around, right? Oh God, don't put a label to it then. Don't put me and you in a relationship. Don't put a label to it. Because the whole purpose to me of being in a relationship, and we're talking about a monogamous relationship, not a poly relationship, right? The whole purpose of it is for you and that person to engage or to be exclusive to each other, right?
But that's
And being
I think-
exclusive to each other means that no other entity or bodies should be interrupting the source.
I think that is only happen when both parties are in love. In love.
Well,
Because there
I
are
would like to
serious
think-
relationships, again,
Yeah.
that are supposedly monogamous. Let's say, for instance, business relationships,
Right.
high-end relationships where you would see two big dynasties marry off the son and the daughter. They may not be in love, but they're doing it to keep the wealth in the family.
Yeah.
And throughout the whole relationship, she have another man, he have another girl.
You see, that's that whole different story that we can't even talk about. 'cause we're
I
not
know,
in
but
that.
I putting in everything. But if we're going back to the basics, right?
Yeah.
Of I had my school boyfriend when I was growing up,
Right.
and he cheated on me left, right, and center. And I was so in love, or maybe I thought I was.
Right.
The fact of the matter is, if he was doing all of that, he really wasn't so in love either. He was just like, have a nice young thing, but there are a lot of girls who want me. So
No, I am not the guys that say how when men cheat, I would say yes, when men cheat, it's different. But it's still considered cheating. You know, that men will be like, oh, that is not considered cheating and whatever, right? Like blatantly, right?
what do you mean? What is not considered cheating?
Yeah, well, remember the whole high value talk? Well, if he's a high value man and you go on the outside, they say how that is not cheating. I find that is rubbish. At the end of the day, call a spade a spade. If you're cheating, you're cheating. Oh God, what are we trying to put all kind of... Anyways, right? So, but there is a difference, right? There is a difference. The difference is, and this will be controversial, people might not agree with me, well, that is all the business.
I think they're accustomed not agreeing with you.
No, a lot of people disagree with me. Excuse you, right? Excuse you. But anyways, right? So, cheating for a man is just a man emptying his barrel, right? We could just go have sex with a female, right? And come right back home. Because we always know where home is. On the other hand, a female, right? It takes a little while. It takes a little more involvement. The guy, she has to feel out the guy, like the guy. This is not a promiscuous girl I'm talking about. This is not a girl who just given punani like if
I'm
is a-
listening.
is a Thanksgiving, right? But you understand what I'm saying? Oprah, you get nanny. You get. Anyhow, yeah. So this is not like that. This is a good girl.
I could cut you off for 1 second.
No, let me finish what I had to say first. Right? So she has to be involved with the guy. So she develops feeling for the guy. So now there's a more desecration of the commitment.
Respectfully.
I'm using big words.
Respectfully,
Right, don't ask me how
I
to spell it,
personally,
but
you can't spell
yeah.
desecrate.
Anyhow.
Respectfully, I feel
I
like
don't
guys
got
are
to
a load of
English, okay.
shit.
Well, respectfully, okay, cool. That's your opinion.
Here's why now. I could go now?
Go
Might
ahead.
it?
Go.
Right. I know you was going to come with that. Everybody love to say that. Man is
Right.
cheat because
All
they get
right.
opportunity. Woman is cheat because of feelings and emotions. Now,
Mm-hmm.
back then, yes, I would say so. Based on circumstances, situations, the lifestyles of many others in the past 10 years ago. Nowadays, girls could find the simplest reasons to cheat on a man, and it don't have to be with any emotion with anybody else.
I would agree with you.
Just because
Nowadays.
the man might piss them off, they mightn't treat them the way they want to be treated, they mightn't be spending the money they want to spend, and you
And
say,
the
you know
penis
what?
small.
I don't know nothing about that. If you're with a man, you find things small, why you still with him? Well, maybe he have money. I don't know. That's our next topic for next day. But what I'm saying is, I think nowadays, that statement is no longer valid, null and void. Woman is cheat just as much as man, and even better. For the simplest thing
I
with
wouldn't
no
say, I wouldn't say
emotion.
better. I wouldn't say better. And I hate it when they say that too, because it's not. Let me tell you something. A lot of men, yes, they just get horn and they just act like they don't know. They just act like they don't know. A lot of men know, because his friend groups just be like, hey, big man, we're gonna want you, and he just be ignoring them. Or he would know himself. He would know if he getting horn, but he just wouldn't say nothing because he don't want to lose what he have. And going back to what you said, where you said nowadays a different woman, I would agree with you. And that's because women are more free with themselves. They're more free. They're not exclusive or conservative as they were long time. You know? Women are more free. They are more, they call it what? Body positivity. Right? I don't understand how you giving out nanny is body positivity. But okay, cool. Big
I
ups
mean,
to you.
I'm not judging anybody because men have been doing
I
it
judge
for decades and centuries, and it was never a problem.
Okay, cool.
So I'm not going to point any
That's
fingers
just a
at
double
anybody
standard that
you agree with. Oh,
it just had to be. It have a lot of things that women have that we can't have, and it is what it is.
I
I'm
agree.
not sitting out here.
You know, I already tell you I'm not for the Equal Opportunity Act. I agree, but
the
in
feminists.
terms of pointing finger and degrading women for doing something that men should be degraded too. You can't have 100 bodies and then
Okay.
telling your girl she should have 2. You just as nasty.
No, well, I mean, I wouldn't expect a girl to have 2 bodies, but yeah.
I'm just saying it, and it have men out here like that. I don't know if you just keep up with pop culture.
Somewhat.
But
Yeah.
big on the US and, social media scene is Blueface, the guy who had sang Tatiana.
Oh god damn, this
Right.
fret me.
Fret my soul. But
I don't know why they keep popping up on my Facebook. I just delete, I just be not interested. And all of a sudden, it's just see them come back.
well, I follow a lot of the pages. I get different news, entertainment, all kind of things. So they pop up often.
Yeah.
And he's the perfect example. He's one of the biggest hoes out here.
What did he say?
But always emphasizing the fact that his first child mother only had slept with one man, which is him. And that's all he could talk about every single time. Anytime he wants to bring her up, that is the only positive thing he could say. Is that how I so proud that I the only man she been. Now, she probably been with girls and stuff. But my point I'm making is, he probably had over 100, 200 bodies. But boasting, yeah, she only had one man. And she pushed herself with her next man, that is it.
Mind you, that first baby mama just look like an ant.
No, Stewie.
You understand?
Stewie with a BBL.
She just look like an ant. I'll just be like, what they flick, boy? Who's them doctor, boy? Like, yo, it doesn't. Anyway.
Yeah, I personally think she should sue her doctor for
Yeah.
watching her, but
what she name is Krishan.
yeah, Krishan.
Krishan. Well, that woman, she, for all the bacchanal that girl put her man through, and talking about, oh, she in love with him and thing, and tattoo the man face and she neck, all kind of thing. For that child not to be his own, I find that is just to show how woman,
How you know the child is not his own?
they do a paternity test. That is on the I thought you were up with pop culture.
Okay,
How
so
I know that before you?
no, honey, they did a paternity test on their show on Zeus, and it was his child. Now all of a sudden, 2 days ago, he posted that is not his child, but no receipts. Mr. Man who just posts everything, all of a sudden can't post a receipt that is not his child.
Well, anyway, I not even gonna go into that thing because I not defending none of them. I find 2 of them is rubbish.
Yeah, they're annoying.
You understand what I'm saying?
But my point I'm making is he's one. I have many others because if you go under his comments on Twitter or Instagram, it have so many men agreeing with him because there have a lot of men who think like that. They could do whatever, be with how many women, but their girl better know her place. I think another one is not Yogati, Gucci Mane. He just do the same thing even though she have children before. No. It's India and whoever. Them stupid damn celebrities and the rappers. My point is they have this big double standards and sometimes it is overdo it. And yes, that is celebrity and pop culture, but a lot of things trickle down to people, and it happens every day right here in Trinidad.
Yeah, normal people look who's the celebrity who does that? What his name is? Who bullying all these girls and have all the videos out?
Or the boy with the car, the car company thingy.
Yeah.
I didn't really keep up with that because I saw him and I was like, ugh, girls really playing that. But I guess when you have money,
Yeah, but look at it too now, boy. The man said, but he has no kind of money, and girls just get tapped with these things, Miss Lady, I could buy that Benz. That Benz is roll on, roll off Benz. That Benz is not no big expensive Benz. No, if you're talking about AMG and you're talking about dealership, you're talking about $500,000, then you're talking about close to $1 million. You understand, for a car. But the Benz he have is roll on, roll off, that close to Tida.
Yeah, he throw money.
Let me be real now.
He throw money.
And them girls them getting take with that.
And the cheating on the man.
Them gold chain and them in the had it. I saw little $8,000.
Should not gold plated. It could be what's called it?
That is what 10 carats.
Colombian gold.
10 carat gold. Only relax now. Why let us get chain up with these things? The people who had the real money don't even look anywhere close to that. Anywhere close to jewelry and the people who have real money. But anyway, let's get take so that is what they like.
There's a sophisticated look to people who have money and love to spend it on themselves. Because it have those who have money and they're really business.
Yeah.
But have the ones who you will see how by the way they dress. Sometimes there's be into watches. You could see it from the watch. Sometimes you'll see it from the shoes.
They have specific things.
Yeah, specific things. Even the jewelry, you will look at it and be like, hey, that is white gold. Or even simple things, just little things you look at on men and women and you would say, them have money.
Yeah. Sophisticated. Oh, God. Sophisticated look.
Yeah, an elegant way about them.
Yeah.
That. And then it have the ones who have money and well, I rich, I gonna.
Yeah, well, I mean to each their own.
Again, culture and environment. But just as you said before, the guy was throwing money and a real girl get caught up, cheat on the man. Why? Because the man probably wasn't giving the money. The man living on a budget. The man say, hey, I'm not minding you. Get a job. And they find somebody who willing to do it and they get caught up and get embarrassed.
Yeah. And I think that is an example of an open relationship.
I don't know a damn open relationship.
Yeah. Because to me it don't work. It don't work. The whole it go work for a little while because I sure people have some people who have end up in a body situation, meaning that a situationship. Right? There are people who have ended up in a situationship. It only lasts for a while. Mm-hmm. And basically, an open relationship is like a situationship.
No, watch Will and Jada. She said she never divorcing her husband.
And what was she doing now, man?
They still say they never divorced.
I see a video
happy.
with Rick Ross, right? And the woman interviewing him and talking about how Jada was talking about something in that how Tupac had alopecia, right? Mm-hmm. So he's saying, well, what he have what alopecia? That thing whatever. He say, why are we talking about that? Let's hear a Will story. Why are we talking about Tupac? The girl married. Why? Let me hear a Will story. Let me hear a story that you walked down the aisle and you fall long and you didn't have on no drawers. And that is like, what? What the hell?
She should have told us a Will story.
You're right.
Talk about your husband, baby. You married him. Tell us how you fell walking down the carpet one time and we ain't know you ain't have on no panties or something.
Oh, she did give our wedding story. She cried on the day. She didn't want to get married.
Wow. You understand? I mean, if my woman ever tell me that story, I immediately sign in the divorce papers.
That is you. My point is, what you don't like, what you don't agree with, it works for other people. Whether we watch it and was like, what the hell?
But is it really working?
That ain't my business, It ain't paying my bills.
Or is it just a facade?
It's hurting my heart.
For the gram, for people to see, for it to look like, thing whatever. And
I just said that in the beginning, though. It's have situations where people have to be together for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And they decided, we will stick it out, but you do you and I do me.
Yeah, but it's cheating because...
It's not cheating
It
if
is
they
cheating.
both agree
No, it's cheating.
that they're doing it.
For the definition of this word.
Nope, it cannot be cheating. If I come to you, we together, I come to you, and you say, I say, here what, I want to be with you, but right now, you're not satisfying me sexually. And you say, baby, I want to make this work, I will try. But if you feel like you need to go out there and get somebody to satisfy you until I can meet up to your standard.
How that is possible?
I don't know. I am go with my story. Then you do it. But I have to approve of the man. So I come, I say, okay, well, I want to do X, Y, and Z. Now your partner, you say, girl, you're mad? Hell no. I say, all right, I get somebody else. You say, you know what? All right, go ahead. That can't be cheating. You give me permission, you pick the fella with me, and do my do.
You getting too involved with these people across the. You understand what I'm saying? You listening too much to these people across the. It could. At the end of the day, right?
Story that I just told you. Mm-hmm. I got it from somebody living in Trinidad. That's what they do with their girlfriend. I maybe
how old that person is?
Hold on.
How old that person is?
I may overemphasize the exaggerated and the not satisfying part.
I could bet my bottom
they're
dollar.
Titties.
They could never be in a titties and talking that rubbish.
I'm telling you.
Never be in a titties and talking that rubbish.
You can't believe it, but it happens. I have plenty of people out here who...
in this Caribbean country.
In Trinidad.
Talking at and in the titties.
Boy.
Alright, okay, cool. To each their own. But at the end of the day, if you go to a judge where there's black and white, right? And you describe that same situation to them, the judgment would be that this person is cheating on the other person. That would be the judgment.
Not if you have black and white on paper. Okay, so you get married,
like
you have a prenup and stuff. But if it have clauses stating if both parties therein agree on X, Y, and Z, that is the clause. All contracts have stipulations, and that's what a relationship is, right?
Okay, yeah.
So it cannot be cheating if two people agree this is what we're going to do. But you know what, Aaron? I don't want to fight about this anymore. I have a question to ask you.
What's that?
You ever cheat on somebody?
No, I have not cheated on anybody.
For real?
For real. And this is not no thing for no camera or anything. I have never cheated on anybody.
So your nice heart really represents you?
Yes.
Aww.
Yes. I haven't cheated on anybody, but sometimes I feel I should have.
Got him. We fucking got him.
You know what? I freaking agree, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be like, boy, this fucking bitch. You understand what I'm saying? But I haven't, because juggling two women at a time, just dealing with one woman is too much for me, boy. Like it has be like, yo. So having to juggle two, I'll just be like, me going through that. And as I get older, again was, it are men in the 50s doing this still. You understand what I'm saying? It are men doing it at any age. But just for me personally, I can't do it. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that I can't do it in the sense that I don't have the opportunity to. Let's don't get that twisted. But it's just that I choose not to do it. For ethical reasons, of course. Mm-hmm. And for, I just tired, dog. I ain't trying to go through all out that energy, to do that. But I have been cheated on.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah. And
once.
Well, to my knowledge.
That you know of.
That I know of. Because you can't, fellas, you cannot put your head on a block for these women, yeah?
But your cheating was they slept with somebody else or did something sexual with somebody else.
It almost led to that.
Oh, so it wasn't sexual
encounter. It wasn't fully sexual, but let me go into the story quickly, right?
Okay.
So, no, I'm not going to call no names because I did love this girl.
Okay, go ahead.
I did love this girl. This was the girl I was supposed to marry, have children with, settle down, picket fence, all this thing, right? This was the girl.
All right.
For people who know, they know. But I ain't go into depth, right? Right? So, we had a big falling out. I was very controlling and stuff in the earlies. I was very
you
controlling.
was.
Yeah, I was very controlling.
You're not anymore.
I would admit it. My mother even told me, hey, why you thinking so with the girl thing?
So you're not controlling anymore?
No, I am not actually.
Okay.
I am not. I learned my lesson from she. I learned my lesson. Just as I said. She teach me. But, right, so boom now, we had a big argument thing now, and we done.
All right.
Right? But my done was, just done, everything. In a month time, this girl have a man.
It's a month, that's a long time.
You know what I'm saying, shorty? Me and she still vibes in.
Or little talking and stuff?
Talking and vibes and whatever. But apparently she was confiding in this man. So in them days, it had messenger. Right? So the status and thing. Mm-hmm. So she status was, I can't believe he this and he that and whatever. And our boy would be like, really? He do that?
Talk to me, girl.
Come, man. Talk to me now. Talk to me.
And then when you're telling them, they will be like, he's a bastard. I would never.
I would never. Well, she was getting all that and more. She fall into the trap. Well, me all the girls be like, oh, you don't know. He treat me better than whatever. So, she went with this guy, whatever thing. I immediately get to banker. Immediately, if not sooner. I start to chase this girl, cry. I start to send flowers, lilies. Yeah, all kind of thing. Because she did love lilies too. So I send lilies. Chocolate thing. Please, girl, come back to me. Thing, right?
Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see there was something.
Boom, so now. And she was the type of girl that the more you tell she,
Tell her.
I got to English.
Okay.
Yes, and the more I tell her that, hey, you need to be with me, the more she pulling away. You can't tell she what to do.
Exactly.
Right? You
You're
can't tell she what to do.
clingy.
Right? You need to be with me. I tell she, I say, you need to be with me. Think I see man for you. Whatever. Right? She pushing away even further. So I get into the bang, and I when I discover R&B.
That is in your Marcus Houston days.
Yeah. That was my Marcus Omarion, that kind of vibes. Yeah. So we had our passwords for like Facebook and Messenger and whatever. Now I'm missing that story, right? But I ain't gonna go into that. I gone into her email because them days we used to email and things. Because I wanted to get
You're hacking to her email?
No, I didn't hacking. We had passwords for each other.
But told her not to get it anymore. So you're hacking.
I don't give a fuck.
Whatever, right? So I went into her email because we was sending each other pictures and things, and I wanted to get some pictures, right? From her. And I see this email that wasn't me. She was just talking to. And the girl telling the man, oh, I don't love him anymore. I'm going to leave him just now. And thing and whatever. And sending the man my goods, boy. And when I say my goods, meaning that she goods, which is my goods, sending to the
Your
guy.
goods no more.
Well, boy,
At that point, it was a free
I
market.
crawl up into my fetus position. And that was the day.
You cry?
Yeah, that was the day. I got you. And this will lead me into the next part where the controversial thing is that she has now indirectly created a fuckboy. Because now
She
I
have a
want
son?
to... Huh?
She have a son?
No, me. She created a fuckboy. Come on, right? So...
But all it wasn't together.
No, we was together.
Okay.
We was
so
together.
you got back together after the whole...
No. That time when she cheated, that date, we were together. I'm missing a story. We've had a big falling out at that point in time.
So while all of that was going on, she was cheating?
She was cheating.
Damn.
Right? So that how she was cheating, right? So she created a fuckboy. So I will publicly apologize to all the girls within about that 2-year period. I'm very sorry. I apologize to you. I was going through something. Right? And this is my point here too, my controversial statement, right?
Whoop. Here I come. Oh, here I come.
I know you want to chime in.
You said you explained yourself good. You
Yeah.
gave a backstory.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a wonderful story.
Yes, so so I think guys or boys or young adults should get horn at a young age.
I was gonna say that the first one is always the hardest, huh?
Get out your system. You need to get out your system.
Get horn and not give horn.
Yeah. You need to get horn out of your system, go through the emotions. Because I think at that age, you're not able to, and I shouldn't say that because it have had some guys that unalive themselves for the YouTube algorithm, right? At that age. But they're less likely to damage the other person or do anything to the other person. When you get horn at a later stage, like in my age or whatever, and thing, then let's go to your head, dog. You just get mad. You see men taking off women's head, all kind of thing, and shooting women.
Yeah, but they.
No,
I'm sure they
I
get
could
horn
just be
already.
like, all right, I will take my horn and I busting out. More women.
We had this discussion, whatever episode, where people can't control the emotions. Some of them get horn already, and they just have no damn self-control or emotional.
Yeah, but
stability.
I still think that at a younger age, you need to get out your system.
Okay.
So that's just a good part about cheating, if you would consider that good.
Well, you know, you want to look at it in the positive aspect. A lot of people. I always question it, and a lot of people to this day still question it. Why are you with somebody if you're going to constantly be with other people, cheat on and disrespect them in that manner? I felt when I started dating somebody after my divorce and everything, and I went out into the dating world, the person I was seeing kept talking to other girls all the other time. Now, it wasn't anything disrespectful, but they had a very flirtatious manner about them, would invite them to go online because they've been single for a while. And that's just how they were. But you're in a relationship now, and I had to let them know, hey, that is disrespectful because a lot of girls, they mightn't even think you have a girlfriend. And when they see it, they wouldn't say anything. But the talk will go around. He have a girl and he always in my chat. Talking to me, inviting me on. How it would look.
Yeah.
Now, I wouldn't consider that cheating, but the disrespect that leads to it. Because now you have
is
everybody thinking, well, he doing what he wants. He girl is a fool.
Yeah. And why is this cheating?
It's not cheating. You said cheating is doing something sexual.
Or it could be sexual, or it could, well, that is sexual. Could be considered sexual.
It wasn't us in
Because
learning
it
about
will
it wasn't
lead
sexual.
eventually to
Right, well, that's what I'm saying.
sexual
Leading
encounter.
to. So it's not actual cheating, but it's the disrespect that could lead to it. So that's why I said different people have different things. For instance, I could go out with who I with to a fete. We have this culture where we go out and wine and thing. I have no problem with him going and whining on everybody. That's me. Whereas
I don't
have
have a
some
problem with that.
relationships where you better stay there and whine on me all night. You have to stay next to your man the entire night. They would take that as a disrespect.
Yes.
As well. So the different levels of disrespect now people will take it on to as a horn. Because how much events you go thing where you see people want to fight or cuss up the girl or leave the man and girl because somebody whining up on somebody.
Yeah. It's that thing. It's that thing.
And I just be like, but we in Trinidad, everybody's whining on everybody, and like no.
I have a partner, you go on. Should I say it? He will know this, but to hell with it. you in a relationship with a woman that in the bar,
Okay.
right? Her job is to engage with the customers, right? You know, she nice, she pretty, so she might be flirting with that one or two guys, whatever.
Now how you getting the tips?
That's how you get your tips. That's how that's your job, right? But the thing is this, you know that. You know where you get yourself involved with. But you vex because the girl only talking to a certain man when they in the bar and things like that. Come on. You just like intentionally stressing out your own damn self then.
Yeah.
Because you can't deal with that. You know? You can't deal with that. So, like, for instance, those couples and them that have that stipulation whereby, hey, you can't whine on no man, or a man who, like, you know, don't go out with the girl. If all they go in some way, make it that, all right, or in a corner and all lime, or, go a social event, go like a bar, and lime, don't go no fetto thing because you know that might be a scene.
Well, if your man can't wine, but you like to wine.
Well, all right, it's cool. I know, but it have girls who cool with that, Once a man say, well, hey, don't wine, them good with that,
Yeah.
them like that.
It's happened again.
Right, so it had that too. So.
It's have people who like to be jealous, who like to feel wanted, in a sense. So I might go out and a guy will flirt on me and I give him a little attention and your man come and grab me and be like, hey, don't get on. So I like that because he pulled me away and he showed me that he's got jealous. That is turned me on.
I know good you that, shorty. If we use a big woman, as a big man,
Exactly.
if we in a relationship, you should know what you need to do.
It
I should
happens
not
with
tell
young
you-
people as well.
I should not tell you, well, hey, you shouldn't be talking to this one, that one, that ain't gonna look too well, thing, blah, blah, blah. I should not go through that. If I had this is how I am no longer controlling, because before I used to do that,
Okay.
right?
But good improvement.
So now I could be like, all right, I go spectate, I go watch you seeing thing, boom, and I strike. You know what I mean? Once they have too much strikes, and I will let you know before, yeah, strike two, I'll be like, hey, me ain't like this, what you doing here? I ain't like that. You need to stop it. Or you need to stop it.
So is this, when you reach a certain amount of strikes, right, in your tally,
Yeah.
does it reach like 5 strikes you get horn, 10 strikes I leave you?
No, I will leave you before
Okay.
we reach the point of honing, because
My ex-husband, he used to, like, if I didn't want to do certain things for him,
yeah.
he would always be like, well, if you do it, ain't gonna do it to another girl, well. It's like, well, go! Go! And you know what he did? He went.
He went.
He
yeah,
went.
He went. You send him. You
But
send
the
him.
point being is,
Yeah.
a lot of people use that as an excuse instead of trying to figure out why the person not doing certain things or fix a situation or just end the situation. They'll either be like, well, I will embarrass you and go and cheat on you.
Well, that's the thing. If I that was say the second strike, I say here what going on. Shorty, you see this way doing here? I don't have proof of it. Right? It's a non-negotiable.
Okay.
Right? We need to fix this. We need to come and think. And if you're not listening to that, then you stepping into the realm of me leaving.
All right.
You understand? Because now we can't work together. Right? No, because you step into a non-negotiable zone. This is not a tolerated zone. Right? And I will be like, yeah, what? If you don't want me going out on you, or I choose not to go out on you, I will be like, here, what's going on? All right, boom. It's not working out for me. And you want to do you, and I don't want to stop you from doing you. So you do you by yourself. Right. You understand what I'm saying?
In terms of cheating, I think people have a lot of petty excuses as to why. Some people, I understand. I wouldn't give them a pass, but it is understandable as to why certain people do certain things. And some people just look for the horn, eh? Some people just look for it.
People just look for the horn.
Yes.
I wouldn't say that.
I would say that. Sometimes you're married, your husband treating you bad, he doing you this, he doing that, you
So
can't
go and
leave.
bull somebody else.
Yeah, go and get some
Yeah, that is
young,
payback.
go and get some young, nice dick.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yo. If nobody don't look for no horn, if you're in a committed relationship with
Listen,
somebody,
don't
have a
start.
discussion.
You yourself say you've been in relationships and after you're out of it, you'll be like, wait, boy, I should have cheated on that person.
Yeah, but I mean, keep it to yourself. What the hell? You understand what I'm saying? It's not that she look for it. I just like, all this dramas, I just, should have won.
That nigga
You
looked for
understand?
it. He should have get some good horn. Left,
Yeah,
right, and
that-
center.
hey.
But anyways, I hope you enjoyed our topic.
I hope they enjoyed our topic.
No, I hope you enjoyed it because I don't want to ever hear you get horn again in this day and age.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, life is life.
I saying this now. I get real horn. But I feel like if I get horn again, I go mash up still. I blaze in everybody.
I not gonna lie, I go feel it. But at this age, I could just be like, well, fleck it, whatever. It have long time I used to be like, oh, I could never meet a girl like she. I have met many girls like she and more. So it's like, fellas, it's just a phase. Go through it, cry, fetus position, R&B, and everything is good after a little while. Just what I'm saying. You go meet She and better. Trust.
I just want to
You know
make
what I mean?
mention that thank God I'm not a celebrity, at least yet. Because I have to say before we go, it have a lot of horn stories that have been very popular in our twin island that some people probably didn't want to have to suffer to go through.
Yeah.
But they have, right? I ain't gonna call no names, but you remember when Anel Roberts got horn, boy?
Well, that was 10 years ago, but yeah.
Still fresh in my mind, though.
Yeah, you
That
know
was
what I
a good
mean?
one.
I can't even say he take it like a champ because he threatened him, man. How can I take to kill him, man? At the end of the day, father, if a girl horn you, I don't think threatening him, man, is the right thing to do because he just doing what he supposed to do.
We gonna threaten the girl?
But well, she would do it. I would threaten she. If I had threatened somebody, it's she I got threatened.
To be honest,
But I'm not threatening
to be
anybody.
honest, he looked for that. Here's why I say that. Anel Roberts, she married. I don't want him to.
Wow, you see? The audacity. You understand? You see how it come in? The audacity. So what happened to Anna Roberts? You understand what I'm saying? Alright, so our boy can even say, I facially challenged. No,
I would even
better,
say it's
no,
his
you are
face.
saying.
But whatever.
Oh, would you see more than that?
What do you mean by that?
Ew!
Well, you're sounding like if you...
Why you was gonna jump off the bridge straight into the fire?
Me, you telling that too?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
I want to tell you, boy, like we swear from now on that if anyone of we get home, we beat the next person.
Nah, I not good to that. I not good to that. That wastes our energy, wastes our time, everything.
I honestly probably too lazy to do anything.
Yeah. Go through your emotions. You go feel, especially if you love the person.
Don't do the hacking like Aaron,
I mean,
don't hack people
I didn't hack.
Instagram and
We had each other
and profile.
passwords.
I remember a time I hacked my ex Facebook and put up I am gay on his status.
Yo, that shit.
Oh God, I was like 16. Come
Yeah.
yourself. But
You know?
yeah.
I could still see you do not know.
No matter. I don't have energy for that. I real lazy. But yeah, we explained what is cheating. Why people cheat. You gave your opinion. I personally think people cheat because they just want to fucking skin the leg sometimes. Lay a blood off.
Yeah,
both
lay a
men
blood
and women. I don't think it's a double standard anymore. And
What's our point?
you gave your stories. I don't really have anything to share in terms of cheating at the moment. We probably need about 10 episodes to go through each one. So let's not. Nobody wants to walk through that, you
Yeah.
know. Sometimes, and I'll tell you this, ladies, if a man want to cheat, he's going to cheat. Don't let anybody tell you, you have to cook, you have to clean, you have to do this, you have to be that, you have to be the best at this. It doesn't matter. You could be the best at anything. Beyonce got cheated on, Rihanna got cheated on. All
But
them,
why you put them as the best though?
I
Like,
put them as the best because the
They just have money.
The sexy.
who say they's the best?
I mean, honestly, if we look in sexual wise, Rihanna's a freak dog.
Mr.
Right?
Shane, it have a lot of things
Freaks.
that are saying shit. You
I
understand what
just
I'm
use
saying?
an example. We use
They
an
just have
example as
the-
something people will look
Okay,
up
cool.
to.
All right.
Right?
I'm gonna fight it.
People look up to these people and say, wow. And sometimes, a lot of people look at them and say, oh, relationship goals and blah, 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 blah. My point is,
Okay.
no matter what, you could be the richest woman in the world, the sexiest woman in the world, the freakiest woman in the world. You could do all of that. If a man wants to cheat, he's going to cheat.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank.
A man who's contented wouldn't. That is what it is. If a man is contented with the woman he's with, he loves her true and true, right? He wouldn't cheat.
And the same goes for the woman, I think.
To our point. As you say, these women know. And I believe you. Because of most of them.
Honestly, no, I disagree. I agree with you. I think if a woman is contented, she's not going to cheat. If
Yeah.
she finds the slightest reason to cheat, it's because she feels uncontented for whatever reason. It could just be a selfish reason, but she feels like that. You can't take away anybody's feelings. It's valid to some extent. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say it have no... Nowadays, it's no, I cheated on you
Yeah.
because I have feelings for this person.
because most, I wouldn't specify, but women around my age, they take a lot before they decide to go with somebody else. They take a lot before they decide to go with somebody else. That's all I would say about that.
I want to also make mention before we close off that a lot of people in Trinidad, I guess is our culture, don't understand the difference between dating and being in a relationship. So you might be dating several different people, getting to know them, and one of that person might be a little too attached, and they would find out you're dating other people and think, you're cheating on me. When in fact, no honey, I am still dating. We have not signified that this is a relationship between us where we are monogamous as yet. So that is something to take into account now, and for the younger people too, that dating is dating and being in a relationship is a relationship. So Aaron, enjoy your Christmas. I hope you have a nice big meal. Invite me, please. I am not cooking this year. If you have pastels, could you bring me about 6? I love them to death. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's, yes. My birthday is holiest, so I will be celebrating my birthday. Well, not celebrating.
Invite me.
I will just have a day for myself. I don't really do anything on my birthday.
Typical man again.
Yeah.
But if you're going to get food, invite me then.
Okay, I'll think about it.
I see that face already.
All right, guys. It was a great episode. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Right? And as always, subscribe, like the thing, comment on the thing, and share the thing. You know what I mean?
And please give some feedback.
Yeah.
This would be our last episode for the year. And we want to hop into 2024 with some new ideas, new
something. Something new.
We want to, improve. We don't want to just stay stagnant. So give us some ideas, drop some hints, likes, as Aaron said, and some money. Thanks.
I know big. I know big. All right, guys. Peace.
Bye.